All right, so consider this the long story short. The other video had some audio issues. I keep having it, so I want to make just a quick short video, just in case somebody wants to see this very quickly, especially the devs. So, the very first thing I was talking about was Kai damage. I think it needs to be buffed all around. He does not do enough damage. He does not. One quick example is look at Kai's uppercut. Okay, now that's mine. Let me change the health right quick. And again, I'm playing with Soul because it's like the Ryu and Ken equivalent. So Soul's that damage I just did with Kai's uppercut versus Soul's. Controller, sorry. Why? Like I said before, why? The another thing I had mentioned is Soul's Bandit Bringer. So Bandit Revolver. Okay, see how he can stop it? Kai should be able to do that too. So you should be able to stop the stun dust. And it's too slow. I understand you gotta time it with the combos and everything else. But you should be able to just stop it if I want. So just do that first hit and not do the second hit. Another thing. Just make that an overhead. Right? Like if you're not gonna buff, give him a buff. This is a little ad from the previous video. But if you're not gonna buff his damage, just give him an overhead. Just make that an overhead. The fireball. Why doesn't it doesn't trade enough, man? It does not clash enough. And it's like I'm doing my fireball and I'm getting hit and I'm like literally watching the fireball dissipate. It's like this is the first game I've ever seen a fireball dissipate like that, man. Again, with the big one, I understand. But with this one, it should be faster. It does not trade enough. On top of that, there's a lot of moves in the game that overpowers it, and like Nagoriyuki's that little shadow dash across the screen. What is Kai supposed to do with that? Another thing. The height is inconsistent with stuff. It's like sometimes I'm doing this. I understand it's at a certain height, but then some moves it's not high enough. I don't think so. And I'm not speaking like I want Kai to be like dominated. I'm not. It's just saying in some situations it's like, man, that should have worked, and it shouldn't. Sometimes stun never get hit by things I don't think that it should, because it's like I'm going under, right? It's like I am dipping down. Why am I getting hit by high, medium, and high slash attacks? Slash and high slash attacks. It's like, man. Ride the lightning. Alright. When you just look at the move. Okay. It's getting destroyed by moves that it shouldn't be. Leo's iron fireball. Sometimes it's medium punches. Who was I going against the other day? I'm gonna put up a video of Leo that I was going against, and it got wiped out. I'm like, what is that? Sometime with Angie, I'm just like, dude, it's. Behold my true strength. It's a super move. Why is it getting? It shouldn't be getting crushed. Okay, and Dragon Install. Like I get it, right? He has that crazy new mechanic, right? On block, I understand. But still, when you saw Soul's damage, I'm still not doing nowhere near compared to that. You know? Like his startup does harder damage than all of his base moves. The startup of Dragon Install. And he can get some crazy damage, right? Off of something like that. That is his most damaging attack. In Dragon Stall. For the Holy Order, will be. Like even like the scaling and stuff is. I don't know, man. He just needs to do more. He does not. Kai does not do enough damage. And that was all of the things I had mentioned in the previous video. One last thing is that I had mentioned his colors are like, can we just like make his colors blue? And this mod that I have on actually would change the change his fireball color according to what he has on. So can you just get that back? Because I understand with the story with the Juno blood and everything else, but can we just get that consistent? Because like every other thing is inconsistent. Like that's like a high blue. I mean that's like a high green. This is a high green. This is a blue. You know. The rainbow effect would be cool to have something back, but that's just nitpicking. But yeah, can we get his colors more consistent? And that was it, man, on my Kai rant. Double checking this video. I'm 5 minutes in. I think that was all. Oh yeah, this here is cool, but can we get it on the ground as well and have it when he's in Dragon Install, where you can shoot the fireballs through it again? Like, why is that gone? You know, he needs some. He's too, like one player had put it, he's too honest of a character, man. He needs more. Like even if like this got put to an overhead, you know, like man, that would really make him a powerhouse. You know, just that one little change. You know, his mix-up game would be a whole lot stronger. But yeah, I'm double checking in this video before I end it. Getting off my Kai rant. But yeah, that's all. If we can just get those changes again, this Rod of Lightning is getting crushed too much. The fireballs do not trade enough. His height, he's not high enough, and he's not low enough. And this move, you should just be able to do one hit and stop it. And in Dragon Install, all the moves, especially all of his sword attacks, should do damage. All of them. Just a little bit, but all of them. If everybody else is going to stay the damaging glass cannons that they are. But yeah, that's it. Again, this is the second video that I posted up. The first one I had some audio issues. But I want to make sure that the people heard this. Okay. All right.